Gutierrez, physical therapist. You can find me at movementthinker.org. This video is going to cover horizontal pushing. Okay? This is a very common thing for opening the push doors. As kids, you might, you push your brothers and sisters back and forth. Version of a bench press, okay? Version of a push-up. And that's what we're going to cover today. You should be able to move your arms to 90 degrees without any pain if you're planning on doing this exercise, okay? None of the exercises that I cover in these videos should ever be done through pain. If you're having pain, go see somebody who's qualified to treat pain, like me, but that's fine. Go see somebody who's qualified to treat pain. So today, it's horizontal pushing. I don't care where you start. I only care that you start. And you could start with very simple stuff for horizontal pushing. If you stand upright in this position, your feet are almost directly underneath you, and you lean into the wall and push yourself away from the wall. This is a very easy exercise that most people can do. What will happen is your elbows will come out to the side and behind you. They can come close to your side and behind you, and then they're going to go to the front of you. The difference between the pulling and the pushing is simply, where's the resistance when you move your arm? When you do your pulling, the resistance makes it harder for you to pull your elbow backwards. When you do your pushing, it makes it harder for you to push your elbow forward. So again, this is a version of a wall push-up, okay? Because you're upright, you're not moving very much against gravity, okay? So you can understand holding a weight with my arm down is a lot harder than holding a weight here, because gravity is trying to push that weight right back down. In this position, it's already down. Okay? So the gravity doesn't exert much force on trying to move my arm. It's trying to pull me over, but it doesn't exert much force to try to move my arm. In this position, gravity is squishing me, but it's not trying to pin me to the wall, okay? Which makes this exercise a lot easier. So again, you saw me do the tempo in the last video. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Very simple. An easy way to progress this is to go from being upright to now you have a little bit more of an angle on your body. Okay? Now gravity is pushing down on your back a little bit more instead of pushing down on your head, squishing you. Okay? And the same concept. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There should be movement really only happening around the shoulder. What we don't want to happen is this worm motion or caterpillar motion or this old hip-hop dance move where you have this, right? We don't want that during a push-up, okay? We want to see things stay stable, go down, and back up, okay? Now, don't get me wrong. If you're trying to do a push-up or you're trying to do a dance move or you really want to just do this during your push-up because that's your goal, I don't understand it, but if it's your goal, then awesome. You do you. But the push-up that we're looking at here is just shoulder motion, not necessarily back motion. One of the questions that I tend to get a lot with this is, do I keep my heels on the ground? Well, maybe. If you have a ton of calf flexibility, you can do that, or a ton of ankle flexibility, you can do that. Most people won't do that, and what will happen is they're going to rise up onto their toes. And this is absolutely normal. This is okay. When you're at an angle like this, you'll see my arm is out to about 45 degrees. Okay? And so I'm in this position here. And when I'm at my full push-up position, my arm is still down in this angle. As I lower myself down, so I'm just going to simply flip the chair. As I lower myself down now to where I become more horizontal instead of vertical, more laying down towards my belly instead of standing upright, these angles are going to change. So you'll see that first angle there now puts me here instead of down here. Gravity is pushing harder against me in this position, but you're still looking for that 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can make it harder still by going all the way down onto the ground. I don't care how you modify a push-up or a horizontal push. I only care that you get it in. And if you're going to do it correctly. Another version of this can be done with bands. Okay? This is common to see in most gyms. You don't necessarily need this. I just showed you multiple ways that you can do this motion. But if you're in a gym and you have a band and this is how you would prefer to do it, sure, why not? And so you'll bring the band around you, so the weight is making it harder for you to go forward. Same concept, stagger your stance, because if your feet are together and you're pushing forward, the band is pulling you off balance. So the band is going to pull you back. Stagger your stance. One more time. Small details in terms of which foot goes forward. I don't care which foot you use. If you're really, studying the minutia of this, just switch feet every set, and that's fine. And so 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Elbows will start off slightly behind you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like I said in previous videos, I like 25 reps. I like building myself up to 25 reps in one set. And when I can do 25 reps, I actually increase the weight. It'll bring the total number of reps down on that first set somewhere into like the 5 to 10 rep range, which is fine. And then you just do multiple sets until you get to 25 with the goal long term to get to 25 in one set and then add more weight. Move well, live well, full pain-free range of motion in all directions. Thanks for watching.